Gamers, it's the Bazaar, and I've been popping the frick off, man. Let's load up a ranked game. I haven't just been running double barrel, okay? I'm getting accused of just running double barrel. I also run cloak rifle or cloak katana, and I also, if they give me the kit, I don't mind running aquatic either. But that's all she got. So what else do you want from me? Medium silver, silver tier skill, please. Ew. At the start of each day, get a piranha. It's not the item you're looking for, but it's not the end of the world, man. I'll tell you, we want free items early to maximize our chances. Now, that's something. Jellyfish can be a part of a build. Slow 2 items for 3 seconds. At the start of each day, get a piranha. When you use an adjacent aquatic, this gains haste for 1 second. I think we beat the drone. Well, here's the thing. We should have just taken everything off of our board because I know that we win. But I also thought to myself, we probably win a little bit faster if we leave everything on the board. So why not give it a try? And what do I want to see? I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind seeing Lang John. Because at least it's a weapon. But like, I've come to realize that you're... I think my cats are fighting. 1 second, 1 second. Hey. Oh, don't, hey, there's no reason. You're equals in this house. There's no reason for you to fight. Simmer it down. Yo, don't antagonize him. I'm chasing you. Problem solved. All right, I wasn't actually chasing him, but by he thought I was chasing him, so he ran up the stairs. Your starting items don't matter that much because you can find something good enough in your first few shops. Like, that's pretty good. That's at least something. You're kind of detritus, but I can't afford the reroll. I know that's right. Neutral item could give us haste, so I think we got to take a look. Well, it's silver tier loot. It's not neutral. Can you hear these mournful meows in the stairwell? I think that's his way of apologizing. I do think day one we have like a horrific chance of winning, but day. Like, we have the rumblings of a functional aquatic build. It's just in ranked, things are probably gonna get hot really quick. Early dog, but the dog has not been buffed. I mean, I think we win this. I feel reasonably, especially like as bad as the fishing net is. The 3 second slow is actually like very meaningful, mostly for stopping the kettlebells from getting the dog to go out of control. That's a huge win. Anytime you kind of luck into a win, day one, you gotta be stoked, okay? Plus, we're gonna level 1 tick earlier than we usually do. Usually it's after the first shop on the second, or on the second day, okay? I don't mind arms dealer. Actually, frontal shielding is pretty good too. I feel like frontal shielding is better, weirdly enough, because it protects us from burst, which is very common right now. Like the run that I'm trying to do, which is double barrel, and then just the enemy dies before they can do anything. Okay, 11 gold. Give me a free item. I'm trying to save... That's a beautiful choice. I'm trying to... I'm trying to save money, knowing that B1 and B2 could show up in just a minute here. Haste? A haster? Sorry, that was a really annoying sound. I'm gonna go a little crazy. I don't think you need to upgrade the insect wing. I think 2-3% cools down is more cooldown reduction than 6%, right? I'm actually... That sounds obvious to me. But I also just want to take a second to open up calculator. And let's assume we had a 100-second cooldown, okay? 1 times 0.97 is 0.97. Yeah, I guess I should have known that. Times 0.97 again. 0.9409. What? And 1 times 0.94? Yeah, that's 0.94. Okay, so I'm stupid is the thing you need to know about this. I'm smart enough to know I was wrong, at least. Dude, if we can get a haste on the catfish, like, its cooldown coming down a lot could actually be pretty good. 4% flat crit chance on items that are going to go off pretty frequently. It's not necessarily bad either. We kind of want a puffer fish for this to really get to the next level, though. Beautiful. And I really think we're putting it on the right thing. The catfish with a 4-second cooldown can actually, you know, it's firing pretty fast to begin with. Let me see what you got here. Always hold the star chart. Fishing rod can give us like duplicate aquatic items, which would be very helpful. Puffer fish existing is like exactly what we need, and now you move it like that. And then seaweed is like, okay, so I mean, it's not the most original build you're ever gonna see, but this is like it's the aquatic build. And it's not burst, which I think we should get a little bit of credit for. Even though we're gonna level, you're not making it out. So you get sold. Everything else has to be kept, which means we should get something for free. Dude, we could level before the next day. That's crazy. We want bronze tier item. That's funny. You gotta admit that's a funny situation. So you would go, you haste the aquatic item to the right every, I mean, 7.2 seconds. It's not even gonna be 7.2 seconds. I don't think you would use anything else, honestly. I think you would just put this on here, and actually this is where I want it. Haste the catfish so it gets buffed, or haste the seaweed so that it heals more. I don't know. We actually, if we're going up against ammo builds, but they aren't up with powder horn and cannonball yet, we don't have big problems, I think. I see a powder flask in there, unfortunately. I still think we got a good chance, honestly. I mean, like, bolus is going to be a little annoying, but we do scale. It's going to take us... It's not going to be automatic. Let's put it that way. But, dude, we're in there. No! They were a second away from death, man. That's okay. That's okay. We make it out of it. Like, this is a good build. We're looking for, like, turtle shell. Turtle shell in particular would go insane, but that's a gold item. A bronze jellyfish... What's crazy is that it's like, it's another haste enabler. So like you could put it on the other side of the pearl, because the pearl's probably going like more often, and then put another piranha on the other side of it. And the idea is like, we're generating twice as much haste, which then buffs the pufferfish or charges the pufferfish. It's kind of disgusting. I'm still choosing... For me personally, we don't care about piranhas. You can actually go. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want free chocolate bars. I'm saving up some money because if B1 and B2 show up, it's going to be a great day. With 13 gold, I will peep the aquatics though, because that's like our board is aquatic. That's pretty bad. Water wheel will be a part of the board. I'm so sorry to do this. It's necessary though. I don't think it fits like that's like our end game item. I don't think it fits on the board yet, but we cut piranha, level up, and then it fits on the board for sure. I need to take a look at what Street Gamer has going on here. I know they have piggles. What about their skills though? When you use a small item, heal 5. Not horrendous, man. And then Scout Trooper is like kind of an ammo merchant, but they would give us a lot of XP. I think I'll go Street Gamer. The small items heal you for 5 might make a difference in the day 3, day 4 fights. So the goal is you cut Piranha, expand the board by 2, and add Water Wheel. And then we really have a lot of haste. We have kind of like all the items you need to get this aquatic build off the ground. Now we didn't get what we were looking for, but still, that's okay. I'm gonna take the coward's way out on this one. I'm gonna go 2 gold, 1 XP.
Another empty chest.
Cut the Piranha, add the Water Wheel. The Water Wheel needs another charger on the other side of it, which to me means like Water Wheel's more important to get going than Jellyfish. Then Jellyfish should be like, should have something that goes fast in the middle of the 2 Jellyfish. This looks right to me. And then, to be honest with you, I mean, I'm banking on B1 and B2, man. I think B1 and B2 are gonna show up. This is a scam.
There are greater trainers than me. I'm just getting you ready for them.
4 regen, so we can't really work with silver tier items right now. We could upgrade a bronze or get a skill. Give me the skill. And I'm not mad about 4% crit chance. The whole crux of this build is that things should be going off all the time. So just getting that flat 4% could help us out. But I think we got a great build. I don't know how well we match up against double barrel. Oh, it's not double barrel. It's Shadow Cloak, Poison Fang, Shark Claws? That's interesting. I have no idea how to feel about this. They're certainly doing a lot of damage quickly. But we're getting hasted out of our gourd as well. Dude, we're cooking! We're cooking! Now I want to take a peek at something. You remember, you can't have Puffer without Jellyfish, so don't talk to me about that. We may not need 2 Jellyfish on the board. And crazy. You got it. Gains. Right. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Okay, B1 and B2 is such a high value get here. And the odds are immense, man. You're going to... Oh, sell haste items is really good, but... Again, for financial purposes, we're gonna simmer a little bit. I would happily... What do we got in our pocket here? Weather glass? I would happily spend 5 and get more poison. I don't like the leaf on the poison potion. I know it's work in progress art, but to me, a leaf on a poison potion... What's this guy's name again? Hellbilly. That means it's a healer, not a killer, man. Hellbilly... They do have a med kit and they do have scrap. And then Boiler Room, when you haste shield 10... I mean, we'd be hasting a lot. And then Blood Reef Raider. Mostly like ammo merchant. It's tough, man. I think I'd rather fish for the Boiler Room skill. Because every time Water Wheel goes off, that's like 7 haste, which would be like 70 shield if we got this skill. It's less XP. We're taking a risk fighting an easier enemy to hopefully get a better reward. See, I'm puzzling it out, man. I'm puzzling things out. Okay, whatever. It does raise crit chance, but I don't really want to take away an aquatic. I will continue just getting skills. That's a horrendous skill for us, but we'll take it.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
A lot of horrendous skills for us, but you know what? Slowing 2 items for 3 seconds when we use Water Wheel might not be so bad. And like next... It's hour 4. Let's take a look. I don't really like the beach ball that much in this build. I think we already have stuff that fits the build. That's a nice buy. Even if we were to... Oh, we're going to get money before we have B1 and B2 anyway. Okay. And you know how it goes. I mean, this build, like, it plays itself for a little bit. We will, in the future, hopefully, we'd love to have the opportunity to... I hate to see a strong Lang Zhan, man. I would love to have the opportunity, if possible, to pick up a turtle shell at the gold level. Dude, am I crazy to think that the skill we just got saved us from being owned by the Regal Blade and the Langzhan? The skill, I poo-pooed it as if it wasn't good, but it's like the greatest skill that could have possibly landed at that point in history. We get to 4 wins and we relax a little bit. We take a deep breath, we stop talking so fast. Lots of money in the piggy bank. You 20% extra damage on the puffer fish. Like a sous vide, man. The upgrades are low and slow, but over time they can add up. I'm gonna take a peek at the mediums, because again, like a puffer fish upgrade would be nice, and at silver it's not rare. I don't really want to get more bronze aquatics at this stage of my life.
Real friendly guy.
I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze. Now here I'm XP maxing. I guess what I'm trying to do is I learned from chat today. One of the secrets of the new puffer build that we're running here is you want to get an enchant on puffer. Because if you get shield or damage, I know it sounds crazy, but if you get shield or damage on puffer, it shields or attacks for 10 times what the poison value is. So this, considering how many times this went off in this fight, you can see how quickly that would go crazy. Like it went off, I can do this, 13 times. That could have been like an extra 1,000 damage or 1,000 shield. And that we're only on day 5. Like it's going to get even crazier. I think we want silver loot. We want to see catalyst or cooldown reduction. Or XP is actually probably the best. And these are items we need to upgrade. But dude, I'm high on my own supply. Ah! But imagine if we win, dude. It's tough to imagine it right now, but just hold on for a second. I know there's going to be a lot of burn applied, but the seaweed goes crazy. You just need to hang on. No, I wasn't even in the ballpark of realism. That I think we have a really good build, but there was just no world in which the seaweed was going to get us there. How about a B1 and B2, man? Been a long time since we've seen B1 and B2. Oh, that's crazy! It takes his cooldown down by like a second, right? So I'm feeling pretty good. We got a perfect dually. That's I have to admire that, to be honest. It's something you don't see all that much these days. A strong dually in ranked. You can't be mad at this point if you lose to dually. That's just PTSD, and I understand it as much as anybody else, but you can't be mad. So it's a burning and moderately poisoning build. Does suck to get your water wheel frozen, but at the same time, I think I'm in your walls. I never thought this would happen, but I would like to apologize to this dually. I think you have a fun build, and your character's on the bottom right now. You were on top for a long time, so it's not like I'm not shedding any tears, but I am apologizing because I know what it's like. I know what it's like when your ride or die character is being disrespected. So I don't mean to harp on it. You know, I don't mean to rain that down on you. This is the kind of stuff we like to see. And I will say, I gotta generate $6 more here. But I would happily take some silver aquatics right now, especially if B1 and B2 are not going to show up. I'd rather have 5% max health and 5 regen. The math understander has logged on. Now, Lone Shark has like aquatic stuff. Dude, how Bazaar is such a good website. They have like a donate icon on the website. I gotta throw them a little bit of money. This is like, I'm using it for work and it's crazy. P.S. In the near future, I'll be adding ads to the website as a means of offsetting server costs. When this occurs, I'll also include a button here you could click to make the ads go away after you donate. My man. That's what we're talking about. This game would be not playable for me, at least, without
Sails
this.
down, anchors up.
Or maybe everybody else would be
Waiting for
worse.
your command.
And as a result, I would perhaps do better. But that's probably cope. So I'm looking at the enemies and what they have. We have to fight Trash Titan. Oh, this isn't Trash Titan, it's Trash Golem. Trash Golem is an ammo merchant. So I think we fight Loan Shark for XP.
I can make all your problems.
I thought Trash Titan has a skill that is like when you use a small, charge a large, which would actually be outrageous for us. I'm telling you, I'm just waiting, man. I'm just waiting for that beautiful B1 and B2 to show up. Bing, 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 bam, ding, bing, boom. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Not good, but we'll take it, I don't know, for reasons, I guess.
You came to the wrong Sphinxian.
When you crit, your shield items gain 5 shield. I find it likely that won't be worth that much. When you first time you use a large item, haste 2 more items. Dude, now we're talking. The water wheel goes crazy right now. Now let's, maybe more realistic combat for us to win. No, it's going to be an item, I'm afraid. The item is actually really good. Unlikely to work on this build, but really good. How about you give me a shield item? That's kind of crazy. It's not what we want. Like, I like what we've got already, but that is... it's actually like an insanely good item to get from a...
To dethrone a king.
from a random event like that. It sells good, works well with water wheel, and also would inherit a lot of shield if we replace the pearl with it. Obviously, we got some space issues, but... Now, this is an interesting one, huh? I think they're me, but weaker, but I could be wrong. It's hard to kind of evaluate it just from taking one quick peek at it. I got him, but the torpedo was getting pretty stacked. Like B1 and B2, you're now's the time, bud. Now's the time. I got so many bronze items. Or fishing rod could just replace them with silvers. Clamora. Sadly, not what we're looking for, but I think I'm just gonna take 5 gold, and then this is the right time to look for haste slow cooldown items. I think it's too late for you. I'm not spending 16 on you. 4 on a reroll. You got to be flicking me. You're very lucky. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Is you're extremely lucky that you made the right play. Let's put it that way. If there wasn't anything valuable in that shop, I would have been very perturbed. Diamond Puffer on day 7 feels pretty good. It's gotta be thug, man. Because if you get bonk, you're loving life. If you get anything else, you're probably not that stoked. But if you get bonk and enemy cooldowns are increased by 1 second, that's very good anti-Vanessa technology. I mean, I guess it's good anti-everybody technology, but... Gold bar also sells for 40, so like that would solve our money problems for probably like 3 or 4 days. Spices is not a fit for our build. I would like, I mean, now I'm using How Bazaar again, man, and I'm typing in slow. Slow. Is it just slow Vanessa? Joe Filters, slow Vanessa. First times you use the ammo. First time you slow, freeze. First 5 times you slow, charge a poison item. When you slow, gain regen. What level are the skills? Gold? We'll take a look, man. I don't do this too much. We only slow once. Slowing one more... You know what? We can't really afford the reroll here. Slowing 1 extra item off the water wheel seems pretty good to me. And getting a haste item could be good. I'm sorry. I'm addicted to clicking on these swords. Eep! But, can I say something? If we win this fight, and this one is way more plausible than beating the Infernal like 2 days ago. If we win this fight, the skill has the potential to be like the single greatest thing we could have asked for en route to trying to get a 10-piece at least. When you come back to life, do you cleanse all poison? You do not. So you're going to come back like 80% dead. In fact, he's nothing. He's worthless. He's literally a cereal mascot. Like, he's nothing to me. Okay. Very, very nice. If anything, catfish can go and be replaced with another charge item if we could get it. Now, lighthouse is not what we were looking for, but leveling up is nice. Silver weapons, silver loot, silver item. Silver loots. XP, poison, cooldown, sharpening stone. Probably just eat that immediately. This is a hard build to pivot off of. Okay, now no B1 and B2, so we look for some non-weapon items. Probably not going to be running Dooley's Scarf anytime soon, if I had to guess. Probably not going to be running any of those anytime soon. Although I like Spyglass in some circumstances. Okay, I don't know. I feel like we didn't really improve our build that much today, but our build was also like pretty strong to begin with. Is this the fight for 7? That's the fight for 6. Diamond, silencer, double barrel, tripwire. But it's a low-level tripwire. I'm still getting fed, though. Alright, that's right, yeah. That's understandable. We need anti-double barrel tech. Probably, like, all of our defensive items being bronze is not helping. Ambergris, if I may say so, not the worst item to get at, for free.
Hey, that's okay.
Not something I would really be stoked to buy, but I'm not upset getting it for free.
I have so much new stuff to show you.
Come on, man. There's good aquatics in this world. I'm sorry to say, I just don't think seashell replaces anything.
Bring you back.
You have to remember that jellyfish... I gotta look at all these monsters. Jellyfish is important for getting the pufferfish to go. Monsters. Oasis. 10 regen for each non-weapon you have in play. Oh, no, that's Oasis. Yeah, no, that's right. On day 9, though. Today's only day 8. It's basically the same fella. Okay. And then Jolly... What's his name? Jingle Jack? Joyful Jack. Joyful Jack. When you heal, charge a poison item 1 second. Also has extract. 2 exextracts, in fact. And then Burninator Bot. Literally, I don't know what I was expecting there. I was like, it's all orange items. Equivalent exchange would be really nice. Extract would be pretty nice. I'm not too worried, man. We have 5 wins. We're 5-2 right now. That's not too bad. And we're holding the rank, which is nice. And I think we have like a reasonable chance of getting to 7. 10 is going to be hard unless I guess we're about to get an enchant, maybe. Maybe an enchanted pufferfish would finish the job here. Let's see what you got for me. It's like my favorite event, even though I only take the same stuff every time. Yeah, it's going to have to be 6% cooldown reduction. But I think I don't want that to seem bad. That's actually kind of amazing. Now, I have to see... I'm assuming Burn Pufferfish does the same amount of damage as Burn as it does with Poison. It's not bad, but, like, is there a better way? Like, Water Wheel, when you use an adjacent item, Burn 2. Seaweed probably... Burn equal to 10% of this item's heal? It's just, it applies the burn so slow. I think for now, the best thing to put it on is the pufferfish. And this will be able to eat through some shields, which could protect us from some nasty pigs builds. And if we get an obsidian enchant, then we try to run it. Instead of the fire, probably. I mean, I like shovel, man. Maybe it seems like a silver shovel is not the thing you should be taking on day 8, but we're really fishing for silver items that can replace some of the bronze on. Because this is the first time in my entire life I've ever said, where the heck is B1 and B2? For a while they were showing up 2 times a day.
It makes this more fun.
Obsidian double barrel. That's horrendous news for us. Yeah, that's not even a surprise. This is just what you're gonna run up against a lot. It might be nice to have like an icicle on the board or something. Okay, wait, what do we get here? Another ambergris and a brass knuckles. Well, that's... Actually, the barrel could have gone crazy. I'm sorry I sold it because we have the fire out there now. 10 gold to get 2 extra gold maybe over the rest of the combat. Maybe not my smartest choice now that I think about it. It has to be you. I don't think we can... Can we beat Death Knight Reaper? What do you got going on? Our build is really good, man. First time you fall below half health, remove freeze and slow from your items, cleanse half your burn and put... I think we can give it a try. I've got a chip on my shoulder. I want to prove that we're not washed. Hang on, I'm looking at all these items that they have and the damage that they can do, and I'm thinking it's possible we might be washed. Okay. We're losing it a little bit. Give me a medical. That's not going to move the needle too much, but you gotta get the stuff you're looking for. Haste 3 items for 3 seconds. When you poison your items, gain 3% crit chance. For 40 gold, that's actually exactly what we need. Oh, there's no way this isn't double barrel, man. And we want to look... Turtle shell is the one that helps us get out of the bucket we're in. Oh, Lord. Obsidian double barrel. Instant haste.
Land legs make you predictable. You move...
What do you want me to say? I have been using it myself, so it's not like I can really complain.
No time at the present. I don't believe my sisters.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me see what obsidian seaweed does. Heal damage equal to this item's heal. I think you overwrite and try. This now turns it into a weapon, too. So we get all the weapon bonuses, of which we have, like, 1. But, haste and charge skills, maybe? First time you haste, freeze an item. Haste 2 aquatic items. Or, dude, first 5 times you use an aquatic. I mean, this gets the engine started faster. But this guarantees that the pufferfish gets hasted 5 times, like, immediately. 5 haste beats 1 haste. They're all really good choices, let's put it that way. I don't think we're looking for... Oh, no, we are looking for mediums, because the turtle shell would go insane.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
It's not just turtle shell, but it's none of those.
See that mountain? That's Pole. He might have what you need.
Weapons. Sadly, spare change. I don't need to look at this one. I just want to see how fast the pufferfish pops off now. If we could also, I know we opted for something else, but if we could also get a skill that starts us with haste, that would also get the engine popping like crazy. Might have looked unimpressive. Might have been unimpressive.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
It did do 2,000 damage. Probably like did as much damage as poison did damage. Or even more. Unlikely that's gonna matter. Temporary boost. I don't really want 25 extra damage. We want a turtle shell.
Punish the warful.
You are generating a lot of haste, but... So this would be on a 2-second cooldown, which should actually be like a 1-second cooldown. I think it might work. Please, there's got to be monster skills that are exactly what we're looking for.
You survive it.
First time you fall below half health, shield equal to 30% of your max health. That, at the very least, might allow us to survive a very fast double barrel. The fights have not been going on long enough for seaweed to matter. So, give me this. I'm looking at it and I'm saying I think there's a pretty good chance that we're done.
Out to dethrone a king.
So I'm glad I got those wins early, because otherwise we'd be in a truly horrible situation. Submarine power drill, sextant. I was going to say finally no double barrel, but obviously that didn't last.
You fall like a
Man, that happened fast. Well, okay, let's be honest. It's hard not to have a bad taste in your mouth when you're the one getting double barreled like 4 times in a row instead of the one doing the double barreling. But I still think we had a great run. I think it's like a... Listen, it's not the first time you're ever going to see that build, but I think we had some fun with it. We engaged with the wiki a little bit. We had some laughs, man. We had some laughs. Let's pull this down here and see how we're doing. There you go. Look at that. 85 gems seems pretty solid, right? Like, what does it cost to buy a character? What does it cost to buy a rank ticket? Can you buy a rank ticket with gems? Well, I don't want to buy gems. I have an infinite supply. 1,500 gems? With an arsenal of robotic weaponry and visions of robot kinds. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Put the fries in the bag. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It's a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. Later!